Sangye Shingdu Mikte Uwargi Jogun Namda Shingla Juparsho Idam Guru Radha Mandala Kamdiryatayami Sangye Chudam Soki Chonamla Janju Bardu Dakni Kyapsuchi Daki Shungen Gibe Sunamki Drola Benchir Sangye Druparsho Sangye Chudam Soki Chonamla Janju Bardu Dakni Kyapsuchi Daki Chunyen Gibe Sunamki Rola Benchir Sangye Druparsho Sangye Chudam Soki Chonamla Jamchu Bardu Dagni Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gibe Sunamki Rola Benchir Sangye Druparsho.
All right. You don't feel worse than Schwintham. You don't feel worse than Schwintham?
Why?
You didn't have to walk for 17 years to get this. So probably just, in English we say tough it out, be tough. Be tough, we're all sick, be tough. You can rest later on the plane. Schwintham, he walked for 17 years, probably he had more trouble than we do. Okay. Just think about him. All right, I think we're here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So we were going to explain the word kosha, okay? And first we had a discussion of the word itself. Is it treasure or is it treasure house? Which one is it?
It could be both.
Good, trick question. It's both. Okay. Now we're going to have some argument about it. Okay. Tachepa means, people are going to come and complain about it. Mm-hmm. Go, Stanley.
Nipa tachapala, kachik, denche.
You're correcting.
Kachik.
You have the airplane. You gotta say I have the airplane.
I have the airplane. I've got the airplane.
Kachik, denche, dieu de dum, he. Tam che tell.
Tell means it is so, and it usually comes after somebody else has been talking. Somebody says no, and you say no, it's true.
No.
So that's not going to be appropriate here because it's the beginning of a debate. So.
Oh.
Chebata.
De dun ki sik.
Actually, it might have gone up. I'm sorry.
Probably.
Let's see.
Go. Che pa nam chu be chu nama na makyap.
Yeah, you pause there. Okay, chena, makyap.
Makyap.
Somebody tell me what chena is short for.
Cheer.
Good, nice. Woo. I'm going to run out of things to be smart about. Chena makyap. Okay, Kachi. Tension dear, here in this classical commentary. Which one?
Abhidharma
The kosha. Yeah. Here in this classical commentary, they didn't get sik tamche. All of the words found in the 7 great books. All of the words found in the 7 great books of Abhidharma. And we're going to get a list later, okay? And that's all there is.
Are they totally gone, the 7 books?
I don't remember.
I thought I found some Chinese.
There may be some in China.
Aren't they in Pali, Geshwa?
I didn't have time to check. If you guys want to check, you check. And does the detailed explanation still exist? Which is the massive collection of all of them. Which is what the detailists got their name from. Right? That big compilation of all the 7, which are already a compilation. Okay, each one. Chabatal. Ch is that kind of very rare word for fit. Fit. To fit.
Fit within.
Oh,
like,
fit.
Yeah. The only time you use it is in colloquial is midatsu chugamendu. They don't fit in the room. Chugamendu. They don't fit in the room. Okay.
Me, yeah.
like
Too many people.
Yeah.
It might be related to chu. Unaspirated.
10.
Contents.
Oh,
Right?
oh,
No and
the
chu.
nerd shit.
The vessel and its content.
Yeah.
What fitted?
Mm-hmm.
Probably this related. Okay. They don't get to, what do you guys think about this idea? He says, well, if you say that this is the treasure house and all the content of the 7 books fits in here, then all the words of the 7 books must be in here.
Seems okay.
Okay. So far, so good. But it's catchy.
No words. It wasn't that.
Yeah, what do you want? Every single word in the 7 books is going to be in this book? You know?
Oh.
Then you wouldn't need another book.
We did say it was, we did say it was the
Yeah.
distill. We did say it was the distillation of.
Yeah, no, yeah. But he wants to say all the words are here.
Mhm.
Okay, which is not true
But what
because
he
it's
means
only
is-
it's not that big. The book's not that big. Okay. Well, why do you say that? Why do you say that? They don't get sick doing chepa. Seiji's gonna tell me what chepa is not here. But
Oh, cherished?
good self-cherishing in his book
Oh, nice.
is the mamahata.
Is the crucial
Marma.
point how you destroy it.
Marmahata, sorry. Yeah,
Nunichu.
it's the place. It's the killing point.
Oh,
It's the thing you want to kill.
Chepa is a killing point.
Dak Chenzin. Chenzin. So Che means treasured, cherished.
Oh,
Cherished.
self-cherishing. Yeah.
Everyone in the world thinks they're valuable. It's like words of the Bible or words of Muhammad. These are chepa. People treasure them.
Word and meaning.
Precious things. And it fits the meaning of kosher, right? That's where you put precious things. Okay. So, so he says every single word in the 7 books has been fitted
Oh,
into the treasure house book because all the treasured words in the 7 books have been fitted into the kosher. We say makya.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you're
Makya.
not supposed to say that.
Just because we put all the precious words from the 7 books
Doesn't mean all the
into the
words.
treasure house, kosher, it doesn't mean we took all the words from
Word
the
for
7
word.
books. Come on. Makya. And then in between here he says, well, I think so. I think you should have said duh.
You're not.
They are. All the words of the 7 books are in the kosher. Then we say, do not. Did you do that yet, Spencer?
Not yet.
Okay, you're up. You have the airplane.
Got the airplane.
Dana. Mite patel. De dum gi sik so ki. Jeba. Nam dir ma du betu.
Do be.
Du be.
Nice
Du
picture.
betu.
Do be too.
Du betu.
Yeah, one of our students is one of the main flight attendants on Austrian Airlines, and when I flew from Vienna, she greeted me at the door of the plane, you know, and I was like, "Wow!" She said, "Yeah, I got into the computer and figured out which flight you're on." and then I was going to sit down. She said, I have a special seat for you. And I thought she was going to put me in first class. She put me in with the pilots.
Oh, yeah.
She put me in the jump seat, which is between the 2 pilots. And then
That's an amazing view.
it was cool. Yeah. And the guy goes, I have the plane. And the other guy says, you have the plane. And I said, why do you have to say that? And he said, well, one day the guy said, I have the plane. And the other guy didn't say, you have the plane. And they both thought the other guy had the plane, and then they crashed, you know. So in airplanes, you're supposed to, when there's 2 pilots, you say, I have the plane, and the other guy says, you have the plane. Okay? That's what we're doing. Okay. Then, if you agree that all the words of the 7 books are in the kosher, mitavata,
Anything about that?
no, they're not. Because this trapa, which in Madhyamika philosophy means seeing things that aren't there.
Yeah.
Seeing things that aren't there. Angry husbands coming from their own side is a tripa. it's an elaborate. Sometimes they call it elaboration or seeing something which is not there. Here it doesn't mean that. Here it means like expanding the meaning, expanded words. Okay, all the words. Okay, expanded all the words. Okay. all the huge collection of the words in the 7 books is not included in this book. That's us. It's not. Madhu. It's not included in this book. All the phrases, all the extended phrases, they're not included in this book. Okay. Then the guy said, Tamadu. I disagree, they're not included in this book. Then we say, you got the plane.
I got the plane.
The tell? Yeah.
That's a third kind of tell. There's their tell, and there's their tell.
That's like the
And there's
California
their
version.
Galse Malay Siki
Kenny's reading the clear screen.
I'm sorry. I wondered why you stopped.
He's got the plane.
ne ainte tenidongi godne chuki tamche nima inno shesun beche.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay. That tell? It is so true that they didn't fit all the extended phrases of the 7 books into the kosher. Okay, why? Because Gyalsemale. I didn't know what this was, and I figured it out. I see. There's a famous commentary by Yashomitra, and he's called Gyalpu Se Takpa Shenyan. Shenyan means Mitra, right? And Yasha means famous. So Yasha Mitra. Okay, and he's known as the Bodhisattva. He's called the Bodhisattva in the Abhidharma literature. When you say the Bodhisattva, you're talking about Yasha Mitra. And I believe we have the whole commentary. I think that's what Dr. Wu stole. 4 volumes. Extremely useful. Because the root text is in there. In Sanskrit. Okay, so we still have that. We should input it.
Let's get it back from Dr. Wu.
I'm sure you can find it online.
You can find the scan.
It was extremely well edited by somebody in Bengal. Okay. Who spent probably 10 years on it. Anyway, so apparently this ma is like Lam so sorry no Yunden Shirgir Ma.
Oh.
The Bodhisattva's book. Gyaltsema. Okay, so it's the Bodhisattva's commentary. The Bodhisattva's. And it means Yashamitra. Okay, in his commentary. Okay, so Gyaltsema is the name of a book. It's called the Bodhisattva's book. It doesn't even say commentary. It just says the Bodhisattva's book. Okay, and everybody knows it's the Bodhisattva Yashamitra. Okay, then he said, Chikigone Mayente.
It's not through each word.
The fitting of the sword into the sheath, the fitting of the treasure into the treasure house does not refer to the fitting of the words. It's not that all the words of the 7 books are fit in. That's not what it is. It's the dun that was fitted in. But it wasn't the whole thing. Come on. Okay? It's not that every single word in the 7 was put into the kosher. That's not what it is. Got it?
So that's what Yashimitra said, because that's what it said.
Yeah, that's what Yashimitra said. Okay? I want you to find it, and I want you to make a bibliography entry by the time of your next class.
Okay.
Okay? You got lots of clues. People can help you. Okay? And, this is misspelled.
But we don't have any input, maybe?
It's Tengu.
Oh, okay.
Sanskrit.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an Indian?
Yeah, he's Indian. Yashimitra.
He's got a Japanese name.
Actually went and got it. I'm sorry. I went and got it for you.
Oh, sorry.
But I want you to make a bibliography entry for me. A correct. You check it before. One of you guys check it.
Sure.
He's gonna make a bibliography entry for this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Don't forget these names are incorrect. They were done by our staff in a rush. Okay. They were done by Nicole, I think. They didn't know Sanskrit.
Oh, yeah.
They just tried to figure it out from the Tibetan. And they're mistaken, but if you know what you're doing, you know what they're talking about. We have to fix them.
Cool.
We have to fix them.
That would be fun.
We haven't translated the names of the books in the Tengu. We're working on the names of the book in the Kanya. Me and Jigme are working on it for 5 years. We're about halfway through. Okay, so the whole thing will take about 20 years. But then they will have names in English. They'll all have names. Okay, this one's not covered yet.
Explanations of the commentary in verse.
Yeah, there you go. It's
Done.
I'm sorry everyone's sick. Okay.
Honor. Kachik di gyo dingwa
You have to
then gi nyomba z yina lopungi senche denche di yin be kya zena. Shall I continue?
Yeah, okay. No, let's stay here. Kachi. Luten is half of. There's two ways to indicate something in a text. One is luten and one is shukten. So luten means stated directly, and the other is implied.
Yeah.
Okay. So here he's saying, in the beginning of his debate, he's saying, okay, I'm not talking about what might be implied. I'm just talking about what's stated directly. Okay. And he says, Lumbadzu, if something is the Abhidharma kosher, as we're directly discussing it here, okay, he's saying, I'm not saying the extent, all the possible meanings of Abhidharma kosher.
Right.
Just limited to this book.
Yeah.
Okay, the word Abhidharma kosher, just limited to this book, limited to this context. No, we're not extrapolating. Okay, then it must be the book of the master. It must be the classical commentary of the master. Who's the master? Yeah,
The little person.
yeah, he's often called the Lopan, the Acharya, the master. Okay, his brother is often called the Arya. Okay, they don't often talk about Vasubandhu being an Arya or not. Okay, but and they don't talk about his brother as being an Acharya. They always call him the Arya. Okay,
Could Arya in the context sometimes be in the higher as in the higher brother?
Like superior?
it's possible as in the titles of sutras, the exalted sutra in the middle, on dependence, Pakpa. You know, but that exalted is not Arya.
Yeah.
But usually this is, when they say it about people, it's extremely rare to not mean Arya. Okay, we can have a coughing contest later. Okay, please, you got the plane.
Got it.
Mitapat tau dingo denki de la dans di kan le shun we na ki ne ki z your beche.
Yeah, and this is the indication that our author is sensitive to the ambiguity of the word kosha. Don't forget, it could mean that the contents of the Abhidharma kosha. Don't show the book. It could mean that the contents of the Abhidharma kosha are precious things that came out of the kosha, which is then would be what?
Just the
treasure.
The 7 books.
Uh-huh.
You see, this could be the valuable stuff taken out of the treasure and put into this commentary. Or it could be that this is the treasure house and it holds all the treasures from there. So kosha is ambiguous. It can be treasure house or the contents of the treasure. Okay, and this debate means our author is sensitive to that ambiguity. Okay. Because basically the Kachik statement here is, if it's kosha that we're talking about here, it has to refer to Vasubandhu's book. Okay.
Sure.
If it's treasure house, it must be referring to Vasubandhu's book. Whose idea is that? The other guy, Shenluk. The other guy. Okay. That means we don't agree to it. Why? What's the counterexample?
There could be the contents of the 7 books.
These 7.
These 7 books could be the treasure house.
Yeah, treasure house could refer to those old 7 books, and this is just the treasure that was taken out. Okay, so treasure kosha doesn't have to refer to this book. It could be referring to the old 7 books. Okay? He just wants you to get a good feeling for the meaning of treasure, and he wants you to appreciate how the Abhidharma kosha, written 700 years later, is the best explanation of Abhidharma. He really fit everything in here, and it's not 10,000 pages long. Okay, all right. Vitavata? No, it's not. Ding noki la. The kosha being talked about directly here. Okay. Could also refer to the treasure house, which was the source from which this book was derived. Okay, meaning the 7 books. Okay. Kosha can also refer to the 7 books. Okay. Why do you say that? You have the plane.
I got the plane.
I got the big one.
They tell qui don le la de don la na sha sheba ta ni yobeche.
Okay, cool. Did we finish the whole thing?
Just the first line.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't even count. Yes, it is true because kosha has those 2 meanings that we talked about before. Kosha can mean treasure or treasure house. It can be the contents of the treasure or the box that the treasure is in. They're both kosha. Okay. You got the plane. I got the bagel.
They tell pena no bu jo be ne la z che da ba ta z che jo ba dan no bu kan ne jun be junwe na ne na z che je be ba je ba ta bu ni yobeche.
Okay. Good.
Yobeche.
And then he's just reminded us, ni ye. There's two koshas here. Don't forget there's two koshas here.
Yeah.
Okay? One is the treasure, one is the treasure house. That's what he's going to say.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, this joke means where you put your stuff, where you put your gold.
Where you put your Norbus.
Okay?
Yeah.
The place where you put your jewels, Jopinela, we call that kosha. We call that kosha. Chetapa means we give it that name.
Yeah.
Dokpa, right? Ming dok.
Yeah.
You call it that. And in that case, we say kosha. And the place where you got the jewels out of, Nobu Kanlai Jungwei name, the source that you got the jewels out of is also called kosha.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
That's a little different than the distinction that we were making last
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Yeah. The place where you put your jewels is a kosha, and the place where you got your jewels from is also a kosha. In that case, they're both
treasure houses.
treasure houses. Yeah, the Nick's right. I mean, once in a while, if a monkey types on a typewriter for 10 years,
Guess what? The
10 years if he's really going to cut it.
Tarnzil.
Yeah.
It's on the second line, the
10
beginning of the
years to
second line.
Shakespeare.
Yeah. Up just, yeah.
Maybe
Is
a
it,
word.
is
Maybe
it,
a
you
word.
pronounce it with the open vowel, the Tarnzil?
Tarnze, yeah.
Okay.
Even though it's not an open vowel,
Yeah.
R is a little bit weak.
Yeah.
Tarnze.
Tarnzil.
Where were you?
Right here, between these two, Adam's question is how much prenasal is there?
Oh.
There's a lot after an R. I don't know how you figured that out, but you're also a monkey on the typewriter.
Is it more of a
But
in
it's-
this case rather
Because
than
of-
a
Yeah.
No, because ja
It's
is
a firm dude, maybe.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
it's a dental.
zoo?
It's an N.
So it has to be. So it depends more on the letter than what is the prenasal.
We know that.
And what is the prefix?
Yeah. Technically, you take the fourth column letter in the same row.
Yeah. Oh.
Mhm.
Sad, sad, sad. But that's a wa, sorry. But don't forget, anyway,
The giveaway was Los Angeles.
on B you use M. On the B row you use M, because they're labial. On the dental row you
Cocktail.
use M's. Okay?
Oh. Yeah, it's the name of
And on the guttural row, kakaka, you use la. You stay in the gutter.
Yeah, oh. Not hard for me.
So when you don't know the prenasal sound, go to the end of the row and use that.
Cool. Never knew that rule.
Now, that doesn't solve what prenasal comes before, sibilants. Sa and sha and sa.
Huh.
Does it?
And,
Didn't know that happened.
It doesn't sound
In
Yeah.
Sanskrit.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
why
why you
it's
cannot
samsara.
say samsara.
Right.
And you can't say ahimsa. It's
Samsara.
not allowed.
Yeah.
Samsara.
That's not allowed. It's very similar to French.
That's when
French
they're
has a
writing
lot of
this.
prenasals.
Right.
I realize we do it in English. With the
Okay.
bank. You don't
All
go to
right.
the band. Bank.
Keep going.
Shippa Nomba
You have the
Sun
plane.
I got points.
Nomba Nomba Sun Be Topani
Good.
Gupani
Keep going.
Che Nam Rap Tu Nam
Che.
Che Me Bar Nyomong Nam Kam Che
Niwa.
Niewa Jipa
Shi.
Shiwa Nie Jawa
Jawe.
Jawe Tamela Nyomong Pe Kyang Jikten Si So De
India.
Kyangte Debe De
Dewe.
Dewe Deche Dimi Dombe Sun Solo.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, man, you're doing good.
Not bad. Somebody tell me where this Shejung is going to go in the English.
In front.
Yeah, in front.
Schedule.
You're gonna so the syntax for the first English sentence is already set. As soon as you say Shejung, the syntax is set. This category under discussion now is reflected in the root text in the following lines. Okay, it's always going to be that structure. Okay.
In a way, different than just adding a sound to the today.
Oh.
You tell me.
mistake.
The thing
Where
that
is it?
rather than that.
He needed meter.
So
Meter,
you, so it's
meter.
a donka.
No. Split the day.
Okay.
Nice question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
3 more minutes there for that.
Wow, we just started.
It's true.
Oh, because Dr. Wu asked some questions.
Quite.
Let's cut into the downstairs people talking. Okay. Now, I went and got this category for you. We're on category number 4. So, your responsibility is to go back and find what was category number 4. And it was a long time ago. How would you find it?
Search.
Search for
Done.
Search for Dumbo.
Oh,
I'm not going to do it because we don't have time. I did it already.
yeah.
You go back, search for Dumbo. When you hit it, go up one line, see if there's 4 or 5 elements. Okay. Above it was called Sampe Gupa Shepa. Okay. Sampa,
Compose.
without the
And it
BR, means porridge
was Porridge. Something.
that you eat.
Barley.
With the BR, it means composition. Composition. Writing a book.
Compensation.
Okay. It also means to undertake an action, to begin an action, to initiate an action. Okay, so Tsampe Gupa.
The need to compose.
Yeah, why'd you have to write this book, Vasapandu? Okay, then he has to justify writing his book.
Because I didn't cut my tongue out.
I would like to do the root text because it's almost understandable by itself. Normally it's not in the Abhidharma. But this is a famous verse. It's kind of beautiful. Chunam Ratu Namje, Mepa. Chunam Ratu Namje is Viveka.
Wow.
The ability to find distinctions. This is the word that means divide. It's not the word to do. It's got a prenasal. Yeah. So the ability to say, this is dirty, this is pure,
Yeah.
this will get me to enlightenment, this won't. This kind of ability to make fine distinctions, number checker. Okay? If you don't have it, if you don't have that kind of ability, which my book is going to give you, okay, if you can't say this is pure, this is impure. How many impure things in the world according to Vasapandu?
84.
No, everything. Everything. Except for like 3. Okay, everything. Billions and billions of impure things. Okay. Nyamongnam, if you can't make those distinctions, utpala grammar case. Okay, if you can't, okay, in the event that you can't make those distinctions, it's in, right? In the event that you can't make those distinctions, then there is top me.
No method.
There's no way.
No way.
No way you are gonna put to rest
Shiva.
Shanti. You're not gonna shantify.
Shiva.
You're not gonna shantify.
Shantify.
Okay? You will never shantify. And Nyewa Shiva means completely.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Those mental afflictions. It's not gonna happen. There. Okay.
But you added a if. Is if going to be the right syntax when you translated it?
You're gonna play with the syntax because you gotta fit in this puncture, which means for the reason that.
Yeah.
Okay. For the reason that there's no way to put the mental afflictions completely to rest if you don't have this kind of discrimination of things between things. Okay. And this is his sentence is getting longer and longer. There's another and. By the way, this is out of the meter of the Abhidharma Kosha. Chunam Sarche Sapam 7. This is 9, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is 11. The Tibetan translator, the Sanskrit is longer lines, which is common in the beginning of the book. He's doing flowery poetry. Then later it's going to be bop, 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 bop. Okay? Kanjo. Nyamo Beikyang, and it's the negative emotions that make you kyam. Kyam means wander. To wander around. Where?
In the world.
In the
This
world of
worldwide.
existence.
Ocean of suffering.
This sipa means the same as in Sukang's sipa kono. Sansara. This sipa means sansara.
Ocean of the world.
Yeah. It's because of your negative emotions that you are wandering around in this huge ocean of samsara, the world you live in. Okay. Jikdan loka. Okay. Therefore, that's why, therefore, and there's two therefores here, so you gotta be careful. Therefore, the Buddha, for that reason, meaning to help people get rid of, because kleshas are giving them so much trouble, therefore, for that reason, the Buddha stated these teachings, Abhidharma teachings. Okay. Now, last thing, then we go downstairs, right? This is the disagreement law, which you're going to see throughout the Abhidharma Kosha.
Alright,
They
so
say.
This is where Vasubandhu puts a red flag on a statement to say,
they say.
it's just
They
them.
say.
It's not me, okay? Just them. They say.
They
Yeah.
say.
It's the same as Sarah. That's what they claim. Don't think it's me, okay?
Yeah.
It's a red flag from Vasubandhu. I believe.
Oh.
Okay. Now, what's wrong with it? I can't really say. We'll have to go look at it. Let's see if he talks about it.
We should go down.
Oh, it's here. He has a whole paragraph on the law. And it was very interesting because it was so miscarved that
Oh.
Lo became Kowo, and it was very fun for me. Okay. Let's go.
다시 부기 주심에 도참 리랄링신 인대겐바디 상예 신두 밑에 우알기 조금 남다 싱라 주발쇼 이람 구루라나만다라 감리야타야미 디게오군 수남예셰 석소싱 수남예셰 레중웨 담바쿠니 도발쇼. Thank you, Gisela.
Thank you for doing it.
Yeah.
I gave you the
What?
driest text,
Okay.
and you're the coolest guy, so why the coolest guy gets the
Symbol
driest?
for over there, please.
No, I understand.
This is the fun part.
Oh,
This is the easy and fun part. Later it gets
No,
dry.
I can write about
Yeah,
it.
that's good. Air it out.
okay.
I thought you were talking
So
about
people don't
editing.
get cold.
I like it. So far, I like it very much.
This is the part you can understand.
You're the doctor.
Maybe that's why.
I'm just the guy who builds gardens.